Hey friend, I just want to remind you of something important today. You are not stuck. You are not defined by the mistakes you made or by the person you were yesterday. You have the ability to change, to grow, and to step into a better version of yourself. And I know, sometimes that can feel impossible. Sometimes the weight of the past, the heaviness of failure, or the fear of the unknown makes you feel like you're trapped where you are. But I promise you, you are not as stuck as you think. Change is possible, not just for other people, but for you too. Most of us picture change as something dramatic, a complete overnight transformation, a huge decision, a bold leap. But in reality, change often happens in the quiet and noticed moments. Think about how a tree grows. It doesn't stretch tall in a single night. It grows slowly, quietly, season after season, putting down roots, stretching toward the light, and shedding old leaves when it needs to. And you are the same. Your growth may not always be visible right away, but every small step you take, every kind thought you choose, every effort to do just a little better is shaping you into the person you want to be. Growth is not about forcing ourselves into someone we're not. It's about returning to who we really are. It's about giving ourselves grace, permission to stumble, to fall, and to rise again. So, here's a gentle reminder for you today. You are allowed to outgrow the version of yourself that no longer feels right. You are allowed to walk away from habits, relationships, or thoughts that keep you small. And you are allowed to begin again, not just once, but as many times as you need. Maybe change looks like pausing at the end of your day and asking yourself, what is worth carrying into tomorrow? And what is safe to leave behind? Or opening that book you've been putting off. Maybe it looks like choosing to take that short walk, even when you don't feel like it. Or simply telling yourself something kind when your mind wants to be harsh. These don't seem like big things, but they matter. They add up. And over time, they create a life that feels lighter, freer, and more true to who you are. Of course, change isn't always easy. Sometimes it feels frustrating. Sometimes you try and fall back into old patterns. And in those moments, it's tempting to believe you'll never get it right. But listen closely, falling back doesn't mean failing. It just means you're still learning. Every setback is proof that you're trying, that you're still on the journey. Think about a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, they lose balance. But nobody looks at them and says, "You're hopeless. You'll never learn." We encourage them. We celebrate the effort. We cheer when they take even a single step. Why not treat yourself the same way? Why not look at your own journey with the same compassion, the same patience? Change requires patience. It asks you to stay gentle with yourself, to trust that even when it feels slow, growth is happening. So today, I want you to do something simple. Just take one step toward the person you want to become. It doesn't have to be big. It could be as small as writing down a thought you want to let go of, or drinking water instead of skipping it, or calling someone who makes you feel safe. Because small steps repeated become habits, and habits shape your future self. Remember, you don't need to become a whole new person overnight. You just need to keep showing up for yourself, one gentle choice at a time. Before you go, let me leave you with this reminder. Change doesn't happen in a single day, but every day, you have the chance to create a life that feels more like you. The better version of yourself isn't far away, it's already within you, waiting for you to believe in it. So take a deep breath, release the weight of yesterday, and step gently into today. You can change, you are worthy of change, and your future self will thank you for the courage you're showing now.